In between the larger pools and dents were tropical trees. Is it really a resort without these? These trees were gathered from the 3D warehouse of the SketchUp software. SketchUp is a 3D modeling software that was introduced to me by my 9th grade engineering teacher. The software can be used to make anything to your liking, but I find it to be perfect for 3D design. The software has a 3D warehouse, which basically contains 3D figures that you can add to your project. These figures can be anything. Moving on, I have a total of 8 tropical trees. These trees were implanted into the little flower bed that I made myself. Here's a small demonstration. Create a large rectangle around the trees, then use the offset tool to create 2 rectangles around this primary rectangle. From here, you would color in the second and third rectangle and then use the push-pull tool to extrude the second square, only the second square. Then, you would lastly color in the first square, the grass color, and then bam, you have the pots. So back to my assignments. The arcade is next. The arcade is named the Groovycade. It includes 8 games and 2 vending machines, one being a snack machine and the other being a drink machine. You would also notice the plexiglass. Last year this would have confused you, but this year we are in a pandemic. I wanted the project to be up to date and recent, so I included plexiglass to adhere to the COVID-19 guidelines. Next, I have my restaurant that is next door named Tropical Express. Now, the first thing you will notice is a huge machine to your left. This actually reminded me of the handy machines in the airports that have food to go. This, of course, is from the 3D warehouse that I talked about earlier. So, there's plexiglass on the counter of the restaurant. This is, of course, because of COVID. There is also a menu behind the counter, 2 cash registers, a stovetop, and 6 ready soups to the left. Then the next building being my bakery by the name of Kiwi's Bakery. The bakery includes a stand of breads and loaves and a counter filled with treats. These treats are cookies, sliced bread, breadsticks, pies, and bread rolls. Lastly, there is a large menu behind the counter, plexiglass on the counter, and cute leaf placers on the floor for social distancing. Right beside the bakery is a small field. This field contains 4 small surfboard tables. This could be an area for families to just eat or take a break. There are only 4 tables because of the current virus. The tables needed to be far apart. Now, behind these tables are basically the entire resort. It's a theme park. But first, there are 3 important signs that hold a lot of importance. Here's my first sign of the park. Here's my second sign of the park. And here's my third. They serve the purpose